I thought I would give an update on what I've been doing since I got back home. I'm experimenting with hydroponics, and I'm going to try to grow some green vegetables in my basement during the winter. I did some research and I'll show you what I've built so far. I'll start with my nutrient solution tank, which is a 27-gallon container that I got at Home Depot. Inside I have about 18 gallons now of nutrient solution made up. I have a drain coming back with a little swimming pool filter on it. I also have an aquarium air pump feeding 2 air stones to aerate the water, keep oxygen in it. Then I have a submersible pump which provides the nutrients to my troughs for the plants. The pump feeds a PVC line, and I have a bypass valve which is partially open to help control the flow going to my trough. The plant troughs are vinyl downspouts for gutters, and I got those at Home Depot. So this line goes around to the end of my troughs. I have a valve here on the end in case I want to cut the whole system off and leave my pump running. On both ends of the downspout, I've siliconed in elbows to keep the water from pouring out, and I put the aluminum foil on just to keep light out of the solution so it doesn't form algae. And you can see in there where the solution is coming out of the tube and running down the trough. The trough is 5 feet long and it's got a 2-inch drop on it, so the solution flows through and goes out the other end and returns back to the tank. And each trough has its own tube with a little cutoff valve in case I need to take that trough out at the end of the grow and do some cleaning on it. On the other end of the trough, I used some PVC glue and glued some 3/4 pipes into it, and I've got those stuck down in a 2-inch PVC draining back to the tank. The nutrients are 3 parts. You have a master blend, which is similar to normal fertilizer. Next you have Epsom salt or magnesium sulfate, and then you have calcium nitrate. And the amount is 12 grams of the master blend and the calcium nitrate, and 6 grams of the Epsom salt, which is about a tablespoon, I believe. And this is Rockwell seed starters. You put your seeds in here, set it in some water, and wait a few days, and your seeds will start sprouting. After they've sprouted, you cut them apart and just drop them and let them set in the bottom of the tray in the solution.
All right, so growing in here we have spinach and what? Swiss chard. And then in these little guys have already sprouted, so they're in the hole getting some water down in there. What are these guys? Arugula. I love my arugula. What's that? Same. Bok choy. Bok choy is pretty big. Okay, and what are these guys?
Kale.
Kale. And what are those?
kale.
More kale. All right, so that's what is growing right now. Under these two really awesome grow lights. Hang on, I want to show these lights that flip out on the ends so they shine over the whole thing. And this is the little incubator. It's on a heating pad.
Yeah, but it doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it. Okay, cool. So they're about to go in their little holes. That one, that one's blocked with a stopper.
Yeah, those go every other one.
And then there's water going through there to the box, so they're getting watered. So here's the container with the water and the grow solution that he adds in there. And then he tests the water for what? pH?
pH and conductivity.
Conductivity. Okay, what does that mean in layman?
Conductivity tells you the fertilizer level.
The fertilizer level. Okay. So, and he has all this stuff over here to test it.
So you turn this on.
So I'm going to be having all my greens growing hydroponically in the basement.
Push mode.
Okay.
There's pH.
Alright. What's it supposed to be?
6 to 6.5, so it's a little bit low.
Okay, so then you add what?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. Alrighty then. Can't wait to be picking my own greens because organic hydroponic greens are going to be so clean and amazing.
So this is where we are now, 11 days since we planted the seeds into the seed starters. So I'll probably give another update in about a week and see how they're growing.